Growing a business on Instagram and finding clients online, it's not as easy as everyone makes it seem. So trust me, I have been there. So in the first month that I started my business, guess how many clients did I get? 0. In the second month, 0. In the third month, 0. So starting a business on Instagram and relying on content to drive leads and to make sales, it's not going to happen overnight, but it works. So ever since my third month in business, I've been fully booked, and a lot of people ask me, how do I do it? So today I'm going to share with you strategies for constantly getting paid clients from Instagram. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to do even before you start an Instagram account to promote your business is to think, are you in a profitable market? So how to identify a profitable niche is looking at 3 things. Things that you are passionate about. The second thing is you need yours to have the right skills. So for example, for me, I am passionate about skiing. I am passionate about mountain traveling, but I don't have any skills or professional knowledge to teach people or to share in that domain. So I don't talk about that on my Instagram page. So instead, think of where your passion meets your skill. So there you have potential for a niche market. The third element of profitable niche market is existing e-commerce business. So as long as there are sellers and buyers and there is demand for certain product or service, then you have found your niche market. Once you have identified a niche market, it's important to start building your customer profile. So think of who are your ideal buyers. Who are you trying to get to convert on Instagram? Are they even there in the first place? So try to think who is likely to buy a product or service from you. So for this, I have attached a template that you can download and figure out who are your ideal customer by looking at their demographic, looking at their interests, looking at what problems they need solving. So for me, in my theory of finding ideal buyers, I'm looking at what problems can I solve with my content. So in one of my recent Instagram lives, someone asked me a question, so how do you find information about your ideal audience? So there are a few ways and a few places online that you can just simply search and you'll find this answer. So for example, you can go on Twitter. Twitter is fabulous for people that go to complain about things. So if you're trying to find what problems people have with Instagram marketing, for example, for me, I go to Twitter and I key in Instagram problems. So then a list of posts are going to come up with people complaining about what problems they face with Instagram. So then I'm going to create content that solves those problems. So try to go on either Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest. Facebook groups are also great for asking questions. You can just go into a Facebook group where you think your ideal customers and ideal leads are hanging around and post a question. The next step is to build an Instagram sales funnel or an Instagram strategy. Posting content on Instagram, it's no longer enough to be interesting or to be educational. You need to have a funnel. So how people buy on Instagram is they go through certain stages of making a purchase. First stage is the attraction stage. In this stage, it's important to have a very broad targeting. So for example, do things that are trending, hop on trends, hop on things that are very broad. They can attract a broad group of people. So I like to post meme content. I like to post reels or TikToks. These are great just to capture people's attention. So once I got the eyes on my profile, I'm going to bring them to the next stage. So then the second stage in the buyer readiness is when they are looking to build interest in you. So you want to capture their interest, okay? So do something to hook them up. So the content you post in the next stage it needs to be something personal. So I like to use storytelling kind of posts where I share about some of my biggest struggles that also relate to their customer pain points. All of this is just to build interest, okay? I spark their curiosity to get to know me more. So in the third stage after I got their attention, I've got their interest, now it's time to build desire for my product and my brand. So you also have to share posts that describe your product and focus on benefits. So what benefits can you help to bring to your ideal customers? How can you help them solve problems with your product or with your service? So that is going to be the most impactful stage in your buyer decision. So once you have built their desire for your products, then they will be more open to purchase. In this stage, you're not pitching your services, you are just telling people, hey, look, I helped this person to do this through my service. Now we are going to the final stage in your buyer readiness. So in this stage, people are already, they know you, they trust you, they like you, and they can't wait to work with you or to buy a product or something that you sell. So that's why I advise people, don't publish your services in every single post. Don't always try to sell things on Instagram, especially on social media nowadays. There's a lot of those kind of posts. A lot of businesses are pitching constantly and people are tired of hearing it. So consumers are smart nowadays. If I know how to do research. For me, I'm thinking, let's say I have a skincare issue. I know how to do research. I know how to go to Google. I know how to find things, read blogs, read content that it helps me form a decision. So nowadays consumers form their decision through the content they read. It's no longer through seeing an ad. If you're not constantly selling, the moment you post a sale, everyone is going to jump on and try to buy from you before it runs out. So for me, this happened with my workshop. Recently, I hosted blog writing workshop. 4 of my loyal followers immediately signed up and paid upfront without even asking me a question. So this is how powerful content marketing is to get you more sales. I don't see many people talking about this, and I really don't understand why, because your existing customers are your best salespeople. So whenever it comes to serving your existing clients and building relationships with them, do a great job, do your PR, always treat them like friends and treat them like, do the best job that you can for them. So try to be there, because your existing clients can help your business so much. A referral, it's one of the best ways that your existing clients can help you sign up new clients. So a lot of my clients, they come from referrals. They also come from upsells. So some of my existing clients, they found me and they wanted to work with me for Instagram content, and then eventually they sign up for blog writing and they asked me to do their website copy. So it keeps going on. There's so much opportunities of business that you can do with people that already trust you, already know with you, and there's really no cost to this. So you don't even have to go out and search for new clients. So for me, for the last 6 months, I have been fully booked, thankfully, and I'm really appreciative of that, because I believe that I have cultivated a good customer relationship, and I always prioritize my customers first. So I even take breaks from posting on Instagram. One week every month, I just dedicate to serving my customers and asking them what problems they have, and try to do everything I can to just help them and be there for them. Last thing that I want to share with you is sometimes you don't have to go out actively search for new leads, because your existing clients are actually following you right now. So look into your comment section. Who are the people who always leave a comment, who always like your posts, who always have something to say? Build a relationship with them, because some of my existing clients and my latest clients, they told me they have been following me for about 6 months before they even send me a DM saying that they want to work with me. And when they found me, they told me, I want to work with you. And I was even busy at that time. I wasn't taking any new clients, but they insisted that they wanted to work with me. I wanted to recommend them to someone else, and they said, no, I followed you, I trust you, and I made my decision that I want to work with you. So this is how powerful, posting on Instagram, being consistent, showing up there, you know, it builds trust in the long term. So I truly believe that those who don't give up in the first 3 months, you're going to see more results from your Instagram efforts in the future, because it takes a while for people to build trust. So the more you show up, the more valuable content people find, and they really can relate with you. It speaks to their pain points. You have the right niche. I feel that you can win this Instagram marketing game, as I have done in the past. So let me know, how do you get new clients from Instagram? What are your strategies? Leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and see you in my next video. Bye!